You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the game you drag today. I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent, Max's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go. Alright. It put me at ease to have you both stationed here in the meantime. Yeah, we'll stay here for now. You can go on ahead. Very well, as you wish. Sure you're fine, Toby? Ah, worried for me? Ah, yeah, I mean it. It's you guys who took the brunt of the attack. I'm good. And just need to take a quick cat nap and I'll be good to go. He complimented that statement by throwing himself freely on one of the cushy couches near the doorway. Right. He snagged a wooden chair from a nearby desk, settling close to Toby, looking over the living room area of the house. Hey, I know I already said it, but thanks for saving our hide back there. Yeah, no problem. You're pretty cool out there too, you know. Didn't think you had it in you. Not bad for someone without training, huh? Huh, I bet I could still take you one-on-one. Max should. Oh, hey, Max, what's the sitch? The sitch? Jesus Christ. Everyone is holding down the fort until some of ours get back. So, what's the plan? A few mercenaries have headed towards the mines to requisite a few of their armored carriages to transport everyone back safely. That's great. So, what does that mean for us? It means we sit tight and help out however we can until they arrive. Yeah, sounds like my kind of plan. Toby stretched his arms out and back out, fully slumping into the cushions. Toby, come on, get up, we need to... I believe Sir Slacker here has a point, Maxwell. You've done your part, now allow others to do theirs. Excuse me? The familiar coyote from your group approached Sebastian from the hallway. A few of ours are asking for you at the infirmary. Ah, I'll be on my way then. Aye, thank you. Come on, Max, pull up a chair, kick your feet up and relax. The tiger patted the seat next to him, inviting the canine to join him. Max moved towards Toby, much to the tiger's delight, until he leaned against one of the decorative pillars near to the door. Come on, Max! Toby resumed his petulant behavior, pulling on Max's arm to join him on the couch. Now, without the stress of the battlefield, the Malamute only seemed annoyed, but not reluctant to the tiger's pleading. He's obviously still stressed. Maybe you should do something to liven him up. Oh, joke. Slap his ass? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not doing that. He would probably fucking punch me. Or he might blush, I don't know. Max is kind of hard to fucking read sometimes. Let's ask something. He's too dense to fucking get a joke. So, ask something. 1 second, now. Water time. Coffee time. Say, Max. What is it, Cassian? There was something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Well... You spend a while firing off anything you could think of, beating around the bush of your current predicament to take Max's mind off immediate action. He answered you sincerely, but never letting go of his tense posture and formal speech pattern. Toby half listened to what you were talking about, more bored by the procedures and information he was already privy to. Sometimes pitching in with Max's answers or offering questions of his own. While not the best solution, it did manage to keep the canine put and distracted. Before long, the carriages arrived. They looked much sturdier with all the bulky armored plates, though clearly designed for transporting cargo than people. As the gallanteers helped them into the back of the armored vehicles, you couldn't help but make the comparison to convicts being loaded into the backs of police vans. There was only so much room that when the last carriage was filled to the brim like a sardine can, there were still enough people to fill the main floor of the manor. Sebastian reassured them that they could take shelter at the manor for the time being, before the next round of carts came around. Despite your protests, Max insisted you went inside the cargo hold, while he and the tiger directed the carriages back to the guild. He insisted it was for your safety, and given everything that happened, that was a safer bet. But Toby's cheeky grin and taunting tongue sticking out didn't help dispelling the notion that you were given special treatment. Even though in the grand scheme of things it had been one mission, one battle, and ultimately one day, you were glad that it was over. If only there weren't more waiting for you out there. You turned up to see Max, also taken back to that distant fog of an uncertain future, though in his eyes you can see it, that little bit of clarity, while still lost in the chaos, now with a renewed purpose. When the whirring of the motors quelled, you felt the whole of the cart settle on the ground with a soft thud. The doors opened and you were let out of the stuffy metal crate. You'd managed to return to the guild in one piece. Toby and Max were there to greet you when you managed to pull free of the small crowd. Had a fun ride? His smirk was obnoxious, but you saved your cutting remark for later. We should report to Master Alaric on Rye's escape and on the current conditions of the inner city. I'm gonna go back to think of maybe my original voice of Toby. Ah, hey Max, if you're going to see Guildmaster Alaric, could you explain the situation for me? We're not actually going to meet up with Master Alaric. Oh, come on! Toby. Alright, yeah, I'll let my father know what happened. I'll report everything to him. Thanks, Toby. You have improved after all. Yeah, you bet I have. I'm a lot more mature now. Better not ruin it. So, coffee time. Okay. Right. Let's go regroup with the others, Cassian. Right. You get it too. You get to it too, Toby. And no more reckless heroism. That's my line. You better stay safe. Walking back up the pathway towards Alaric's stage, you notice someone already there. That familiar red dragon, talking to Alaric up on the stage. So, the merchant ships are standing their ground. Yeah, even the Great Fleet also gathered there, but there's been no sea-based attack. Some of ours have taken refuge aboard the ships and are circling the coast until things calm down. Aside from that, everyone in the harbor has sworn to help Crystal Coast and her people. It was thanks to their counterstrike back into the city that I was able to make it back here. Excellent work, Raymond. However, I cannot overlook your insubordination. I'm sorry, sir. I had personal matters that needed my immediate attention. Even so, running off on your own was a foolhardy act. It won't happen again, sir. See to it that it won't. Oh, Maxwell, how were things on your end? Max cast a quick glance at the dragon, who only looked away, shamefaced, fully expecting Max to rat him out. We've just returned from the Aegis estate, sir. Civilians have taken up refuge there. Is everyone all right? Sebastian is with them, and he is operating the residence's defense system. The guildmaster seemed rather distraught at the information, but quickly regained his composure. That is good. I see you brought some of them with you. Yes, sir. Very well. I'll leave you to address the absence of your teammate. Thank you, sir. I'll make sure to ask him everything that I need to know. See to it that you do. Once again, with little more than a nod, the tiger was once more barking orders to his subordinates, now with a fervor that he lacked before. Thanks, Max. So, what is that you wanted to ask me? There's just one thing I need to know. Did you find him? Yes, he was. That's enough for me. I'm glad it was worth it in the end. Just promise me you'll do the same for me when... The dragon interrupted him, doing a chopping motion across his neck, urging him to cut the subject short while motioning towards the guild building. Fine, let's go. You followed them both into the guild proper, still unsure what that last bit of the exchange was about. Things instead were still just as hectic as when you first left for the inner city, though people still took whatever moment they could spare to go get some food, check on each other, or just rest in whichever corner one could squeeze into. The other two were still nowhere to be seen, and Ray quickly brushed into the crowd, probably finding his brother. Max, on the other hand, decided to send you back to your dorm room to wash up. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. It is coffee time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Thinking back to the whole event, you still found it crazy that you somehow made it out alive. Even more unsettling was how that alone wouldn't be the last trial you'd face. With a sigh, you decided to cast the thought aside, quickly finishing your cleanup routine before returning to the lobby. Stepping out from the main hall, you could already feel a shift in the ambience. Many of the guild personnel and refugees sat around eating from trays or helping organize the townsfolk into units. Feeling quite hungry yourself, you decided to head over to the tavern, as you overheard murmurs about the food being very good this time around. Cody was nowhere to be seen, but his canine assistant was still there, handing the food to both the townsfolk and the guildmates. You decided to grab a tray, helping yourself to the meals passed over to your side. The rumors turned out to be true, as you were pleasantly surprised by the exceptional food quality that Cody's establishment was known for. From pizza, lasagna, to gourmet stews, you made sure to eat your fill before taking your leave. For you might not know if this would be your last time eating this good. Across the hall, near the shade of the platform, Alaric gave his orders from you. Let me do that again. Across the hall, near the shade of the platform Alaric gave his orders from, you saw Alex, Max, and Ray already there and waiting. Hey! Hey, Cassian. Hey. Welcome back. Looks like everyone's here. So what happened on everyone's end? Max quickly briefed you on everyone's situation, as they've relayed to him and Ray while you were gone. Alex, along with a fellow researcher, have managed to salvage whatever they could from the flooded labs, as well as rescuing Festin from it. Ray, as mentioned before, managed to find his brother, who was protecting the other townsfolk from the Nether Beast ambushes. They discovered that most of the Crystal Coast naval fleet was at the harbor, but unable to establish any direct line of communication with the guild. Eventually, they managed to return here by joining the counterpush. As for Cody, he had rejoined the kitchen with his new assistant Tensei, and they'd managed to provide ample food supplies for everyone in the guild, and then some. Although his other assistant Ashford was still missing. So that's where we stand now. The Guildmaster must have already devised a plan at this point, I surmise. Yes, we've received instructions from Master Alaric to mobilize a counteroffensive. What is our endpoint? Isn't it obvious? Vitram Park. We must advance and rescue Lady Spring. We're to strike either the west or the east or west entrances. Those are the ones they've made progress clearing along the main roads. And thanks to Rise Intel, we now know there are also friendly strike teams moving in from the harbor. We must act quickly to link up with them and regain lost grounds. Is everyone ready? Ready! Let's go! Autobots, roll out! No. Let's go. Move out! Where do we go? Oh. Guild exit, okay. Oh no! Creatures from the Black Lagoon, I don't know. I got a full fucking party right now, damn. Target the Borks. Ah. Critical hit. Corrupted Borks resisted the hit and takes 14 damage. Max took a defensive stance. Cody struck Corrupted Borks with a skull-crushing hit. Corrupted Borks resisted the hit and takes 7 damage. Corrupted Borks is stunned. I might as well not even read this, it's going by so quickly. Yeah, y'all are just kill. Oh my god. Oh, I like the status effects. What is that? KO. Oh, he's 6 feet under. That's not what knocked out means, but alright. Alright. Alex cast anti-gravity sphere. That's pretty cool. I like that. Damn, it's just going by so quickly. Like the sheriff bounces. Oh wow, we're just fucking all these bitches up. Oh! Oh, I love all the little icons and such. What will you do? Attack. And what will that do? Will that kill it? Yep, critical hit. Nope, didn't kill it. Took its health down quite a bit, though. Alright. Weak points. Supplied. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay, everybody's getting focused. Alright. Damn. Oh, yeah, what does that do? Oh, yeah. Ah, it's almost dead. Blazing fists. Yeah, that thing's dead. We did it! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cassian gains. I don't care if I gain 1 stack of awareness. We already won. Oh my god. All the crits keep going. There you go. You won! Cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!